Good afternoon from Beaver Dick Park outside of Rexburg, Idaho. Now I need to resecure the skid plate we broke on our hunting trip last month. Well, this is the piece, and this is what I'm going to use to re-adhere it to the ATV. I picked up an assortment of clips when I was at the Arctic Cat dealer in Montana. And you can never have enough zip ties and Gorilla Tape. That didn't go quite as smooth as I was hoping for, but it is done and we're ready to go. So remember in our last video, we had a mouse and I went to Walmart and I found this little guy. So now it's time for me to doctor this little guy up to make him look a little more realistic. We're gonna start by removing this tag. This tail doesn't look very realistic. I think these ears are a bit large, so I'm gonna trim those up. Oh yeah, looking good. Now to make our friend look a little dirtier. So here's a piece of wood from the bonfires. How about a Sharpie? Looking pretty good. 4-pound test fishing line, a travel sewing kit. When in doubt, tie more knots. Okay, there we go. Now I'm gonna go right through the nose here. Two loops should be good. So you guys obviously know we're traveling in our RV, less than 300 square feet. We do not get away from each other much. It's just a fact of life, tight quarters. So I'm gonna have to be very quick with my setting up of this prank. My plan is to tape this end to the cabinet door where we keep our trash. That's commonly where we've seen the mice because obviously the trash is there. And leave this little sucker in there. So when Beck opens the cabinet door for the trash, which is down low, you know, because it's right below the sink, this thing's gonna pop out and make its little squeaky noise. At least that's how I see it going.
Hey everybody, I hear you guys have been working on the ATV with Ben today. It's sunset, golden hour. We've got the kayaks already. And Miss Shelby is gonna go with us. I think you guys already know Remy likes the water a little too much, so he doesn't do so well in the kayaks. Shelby, on the other hand, enjoys it, so.
Well, she's afraid of the water just enough to hold still.
Yeah.
Well guys, this is what it's all about and why we drag these kayaks and that ATV everywhere. So we can just randomly do things like this when the opportunity arises. Good morning guys from Beaver Dick Park. This is our last day. We've done our maximum of 5 in a 30-day time period. And for $5 a night, this place is amazing. But it is very much a county park just outside of the town of Rexburg. which means that I probably would not like this place in the middle of July or August when it's packed with people. But this time of year, it's amazing. The only people really coming here are some random cars in the middle of the night for probably some young college students to shag without getting busted. And then everybody else has been hunters. There's a wildlife management area just over there, and it's massive and it's full of pheasant. They stock them. So if you have the desire to buy an out-of-state hunting license, you can go over there and get some pheasants. But you got the obligatory pavilion and playground and bathrooms. Up there is a launch ramp. There's horseshoe pits, volleyball. So yeah, we really enjoyed it. We didn't do much vlogging because life kind of got difficult. Shelby, we were hoping it was just a UTI, which stands for urinary tract infection, but she's developed incontinence, and that's a very overwhelming thing to have going on. So when she lays down and just relaxes, that's when urine leaks out of her. And it's not just like drips. It's like when she relaxes, her bladder lets go. And yes, she has pissed on the new couch a couple times. Not cool. But yeah, this has been very overwhelming. It's sad because she's 14 years old, but we were hoping it was just a UTI. But she's on her like 7th day of antibiotics, and she had an accident last night in her diaper. So we're not too confident that it's a UTI now. We did take her to an awesome vet down in Rigby called South Fork Veterinary or Animal Clinic, something South Fork. And they were awesome. We needed to get Remy's thyroid labs tested so we can stay on top of that medicine, and we got a full blood and urine panel on her, and everything was pretty good for a 14-year-old dog. Well, the vet also gave us some meds for incontinence, and they're not going to be like an instant surefire fix. It's going to take a while for them to kick in, and I guess they are like 85 to 95% effective. So yeah, a new trial of life begins. So that being said, we've tried the Walmart diapers, and they are adequate, but they really slip off her. And we're gonna head south to Idaho Falls today and get to like a Petco or PetSmart where they will hopefully have something that will fit better and stay on, because we are tired of cleaning up urine, and we've had to go to the laundromat way too many times in way too few days. Fortunately, there's a laundromat 10 miles down the highway in Rigby, which is where the vet was, and it's also right by this kind of Mike's Quickie Mart or Bob's Quickie Mart that has a dump station, water, propane, and all the stuff one would need for an RV. So I guess this is just life. We've been dealing with it. Nobody said it'd be easy. You just got to make the best of it, and it could be worse. She could have some very serious condition, you know, like a cancer or something pushing on her bladder. And we got some imaging done, and didn't see any tumors or masses or anything like that. So our little girl has some more left in her. I forgot to tell you about our battery situation. So the batteries kept getting worse and worse. They'd like hold less and less of a charge on us. So I took the leap of faith and went to Walmart and got 2 new deep cycle 12-volt batteries, and that fixed the problem. We've gone 3 nights with the new batteries, and we still have like tons of juice left in the morning. So after however many years and however many charges and discharges, those old batteries just finally gave out on us. But we are back in business, got plenty of juice to last through the night. So now I'm gonna pack up the outside of camp, strap everything down, load everything up, and Beck's gonna do the same thing on the inside, and we're gonna head back to Idaho Falls. Maybe if I'm lucky and we toss the idea around, we might go into that Best Buy and buy a new drone.